Hello, my name is Olivia Rufai from Your Life, and today's training video will be showing you how you can place your orders or how your customers can place your orders for your Juice Plus business. Okay, so first of all, I want to show you the screen, share my screen. So you would have watched the first video that I showed. The first video was explaining how to set up your website. And I went through a few other things on your virtual office. By now, you should have known how to set up how to change your password on your virtual office. And now I'm going to show you there are 3 different ways of how you could place an order, or a customer could place an order. And then also I'm going to show you how to sign up a person to join your Juice Plus business, how you can set your teamie. So first of all, as you remember from the first video, how do you log on to your virtual office? Remember, your virtual office is your first contact of where you can get all the information that you need pertaining to your business. So I'm just going to log on. In the first video that I did, I showed you this is your front page, so this is your front desk of your virtual office. Like I mentioned before, there are 3 ways that an order can be placed. The first way, you can place it through your virtual office, and from the 3rd of July, there will be some slight changes, which I will be talking about those changes today. The second way you can place your order is through your website. So your customers can go onto your website and actually place the orders for themselves. The third way that an order can be placed is if they phone the Juice Plus company. If they phone the Juice Plus company and they place the order, they would have to give your UK number so that that order is then under your business. Now, I do not recommend that way for your customers to place their orders because of maybe there might be a chance that there might be some misunderstanding. So the 2 main ways that I'm going to talk about is how to place an order through your virtual office and how your customers can place their order through your website. So let's start with the virtual office. So remember, this is your front page. Down here, you've got My Customer. So you will click onto My Customer. Then you have got Submit an Order. Click on Submit an Order. And as you can see on this page, you will have all the merchandises that Juice Plus do. Now, depending on what country that your franchise business is, there are some of the products which I mentioned in the last video that are not in some of the countries. For example, at the moment, the Lift drink is not in America and Canada, and I believe it's not in Australia or the UAE or Malaysia. It's only in Europe and Ireland and the UK. But later on, this Lift drink will be going to those countries. So just be patient with that. The other thing that is not available in the USA, Canada, and some other countries, I can't remember which one they are off the top of my head, is the booster. Okay, so please bear in mind, for those of you that are in America, Canada, Malaysia, and some other countries, which I can't remember, please bear in mind that the booster is not available in that country. However, if you have a customer, if you're living in Canada or America and you have a customer that wants to place an order and they live in Europe or the UK, they can order the booster. It's only customers that are in Canada and America or any of those other countries that will not, the booster and the Lift drink will not be available on the virtual office or on your website. So when we look at this page here, you will see, depending on what country that your franchise business is, wherever you are in your country, okay, in the UK, we've got what we call RVCs. The RVCs are, each product has a point. So it's a point system. So we will go through the different promotions later on in another video. But just bear in mind that you will have in the UK, RVCs, and in Ireland, it will be RVCs. And I believe in Europe as well, it's RVCs. These are the points. So each product is connected to a point. And these points are added up to get to your promotions to a certain position. And after that will be payline, which I will explain later on. So that's the first column here. In America and Canada, it will be called PVC. And again, I'll be doing a separate video for those in those countries to explain what the PVC, they have the point system as well. Okay, the prices on your virtual office, please be warned. The prices on your virtual office, some of the products do not have VAT. So when you're quoting a price, when you're giving a customer a price from your a price of the product, please do not give the prices on your virtual office. Always go to your website, because those are the correct prices with the VAT included. So now, how do you place an order? So from your virtual office, this is how you place an order. Now I'm going to show you how you place an order through the new system that's going to be starting on the 2nd of July 2019. There was an old system, but because we're now in June and next month is July, I'm going to show you how to place an order in the new system. Now this system, from my understanding, pertains to those in the UK and in Europe and in Ireland. Well, Ireland, Europe. Okay, this is a system. In America and Canada, actually, they do not have this checkout system yet. But when you go onto your virtual office, you will see that there will be a sign just up here that will say new checkout process coming the 2nd of July. So when you go onto your virtual office, if you see that, then that means that your country will be going into this new system of how to place an order. So on this page, you will see installment plan and you will see full pay in full plan. Now, I recommend that you always go for the installment plan. Try and get your customers to go into installment plans. One, because it's broken up into smaller chunks of payments. So they pay, it's a payment plan. Basically, they are paying for the products over 4 months. So they make the initial payments, and then after 3 months, they make the other payments on the same day that they place their orders. Now, your customer can actually change the date that they want their money to be taken out. All they need to do is phone the Juice Plus customer service, and then they are able to change the payment dates. Right. So always when you go onto your virtual office, it will automatically go onto the installment plan. Okay. There's another reason why you want to actually make sure that your customers go on the installment plan, and that will be explained in another video in regards to your payments and regards to your promotions. That will be explained later on. So you're on this page, and your customer wants to place an order. So what you would do is then go into this box here. If it's a premium capsules, press 1. That is one set of premium capsules. In the premium capsules, what that means is that this product will last them for 4 months, which means that they will get 2 of these bottles each, and each bottle contains 120 capsules in them. So the product, if they take it every single day, will last them for 4 months. So you will press 1 there, and you will add to cart. Now, if the customer then wants to buy, say, for example, an Omega, you would go to that and then put 1 and add to cart. Now, if a customer now wants to add some shakes onto that order, I recommend and I would advise that you always go for the option where it comes to shakes as one-time shipment. It will be highlighted in bold, always click on the option. So you will see two options. For example, the vanilla shake, as we can see here. You've got the vanilla shake, and then you've got the vanilla shake that is a one-time shipment. Always go for the one-time shipment. What does a one-time shipment mean? The one-time shipment means that after the 4 months, Juice Plus will not then automatically send out that order. Now, this is a good way to manage, because some customers, they want to have it for 4 months. It's a good way for you to check up on your customer and then find out if your customer wants to reorder and then place that order again. The capsules, they do not have the one-time shipment option. So if you order just the capsules or the chewables for the kids, they do not have one-time shipment option. So after the 4 months, you need to find out from your customer, are they happy to carry on with the products? If they are, you don't need to do anything. It will just automatically come out. If they don't, you will need to contact the Juice Plus customer service office to ask them to cancel that order. But hopefully your customers will be very happy with the products because they're changing their lifestyle and they will continue to use these products. So we've added 2. So with the shakes, have we added the shakes? Let me just check. No, we haven't added the shakes. So now I'm going to add the shakes. We've got different flavor shakes. We have got the vanilla. We have got the chocolate. Look at the way that they have been packaged. So you've got the 6 pouches, and then you've also got the options of the small mini pouches as well. So let's just go for, if the customer wants both vanilla and chocolate, the 6 pouch option, we press 1 and then we add to cart. Then you will scroll up, okay? And once you scroll up, you will see that we have got checkout, edit cart, or clear cart. So if you made a mistake, you just press clear cart and it will delete everything and you start again. If you need to edit something that you made a mistake, you could just press edit and just rectify the mistake that you made. Now this button here, that is the checkout button, from the 2nd of July, it will no longer be there. So I'm not going to show you how to do your order for this checkout. What you're going to do is press what we call the built digital cart. What that means is that when you press on that, I'm going to, I don't have a customer, you then will fill in these details of the customer. The customer's first name, the customer's last name, the customer's address where these products will be shipped to. Okay? Their telephone number, the number could be both mobile numbers, so you could put mobile numbers in both the options. And more importantly, the most important thing in this option is their email address. When you put the email address, I can't do this because I haven't got a customer. When you've done that, you will press share cart. Now, what does that mean? The share cart means that whatever you have now put into the customer's cart will be emailed to the customer. The customer will then get the email and then fill in their bank details and then press go. Then that order will then be completed. Okay, so the reason why it's now this has now been changed, because here in the UK and Europe, we have got what we call the GDPR. So this is all about, oh, what's the word, level? Mine's gone blank. This is all about confidentiality and protecting the patient, the customer's details. So it's very, very important now. This is a new system. It's now been going around in the UK and in Europe about data protection. So instead of you now putting the customer's card details in, the customer will do it themselves. So an email will be sent to them. All they need to do then is just open up that email, put in their customer, their credit card details or their card details in, press go, and that order will then go. And you'll be able to trace that on your virtual office. So the moment that your customer has put their customer details in and press go, it will show up on your virtual office. So I'm not showing you how the old way is, I'm showing you now the new way of how to place orders. Okay, so I'm going to go back. All right, we go back, and I'm just going to quickly go back into this and just clear the thing because I haven't got a customer. Okay, so that is one way for your virtual office of how to place the order. Now, there are other options. There are what we call the healthy starts for families, which I'm going to show you and what that means. Still through your virtual office. So go into My Customer, and then you can see the healthy starts for families. Now, the healthy starts for families, if I press on that, submit an order, this is where one child, when when a customer places an order for either the premium capsules, which are the 3 capsules, okay, the red top, the purple top, and the green top. In America and Canada, they call it vineyard, garden, and or orchard capsules. Okay, if they place that, all 3, or they order the red top and the green top, which is the fruits and the vegetables, they, for a year, and they sign up for a year, they will get 1 year supply of chewables for their children absolutely free. And it doesn't even have to be a direct child. It could be their grandchild or their nephew or their niece. Okay? Now, there is an age limit to this, all right? And I believe it's up to the age of 25. Okay? So any child that is under the age of 25 can have this option. Right. Okay, so what you would do in this case, you would click on Healthy Starts for Family. You will put the child's first name and the child's surname and the child's date of birth. So let's just use, for example, so that you can see, let's say Chile. Let's say, example, let's do, what's today's date? The 4th of June, and let's say it's 2009. You have to press the agree, okay? The agreed button there and go through. So now you come to this page. So these 2 options, if any of the adults buy any of these 2, okay, they will have the options of these for 1 child. So what they're asking, so if you click on here, you go for the premium capsules, then depending on the age of the child, if the child is a little bit more mature and they don't need to have the chewables, they can have the capsules. It is 1 capsule, 1 bottle capsule each, because for kids, they only need 1 capsule instead of 2 as for the adults. If they're younger, they could go for the chewables, so you can then go for the chewables. Again, remember, we're now going into the new digital system. So once you finish that, you would just do share cart with customer, and exactly what I showed you with the other way, you fill in the details and then you share the cart, and that customer will get that email and fill in their card details and press go. Okay, so this is how you place orders, okay, through your virtual office. Right, now, the other way that you can place orders, that customers can place an order directly from your website. Now, I have done a video. If you haven't seen it, go and check the your upline that will be able to share the video of how you set up your website. So if I just stop the screen now, then go back into my sharing screen. Okay, let's see. Right, so your website. This is your website here. So your customers can actually order directly from your website. You give your customer your website name. For us, Your Life, we have got Your Life. That's the website that we would give. Whatever your website name is, you give the customer. The customer will come to this page. Now the customer will go on to ordering the products themselves. So they will go onto the shops, click on anything first of all. Say for the capsules, they could just click on any products. The first one we press Omega, but if they scroll down, they've got all the products that that country is in. Okay, now all the customer needs to do then is click on, say for example, the premium capsules. They will click onto that. They will add to cart. Okay, it will have the option. Do you want to go to checkout? If they want to order some more stuff, they could go on. Let's say, for example, they're going for the shakes. All right, add to cart. And then your customer, you see where the trolley is, they just hover over there and they go into checkout. It then shows what the customer has got. If the customer wants to remove, they've got the option to remove. Then they will go to checkout. And all the customer needs to do is fill in their details for themselves and then go into continue, just follow those options, and then the order's been placed. When the customer goes into this, it will say at here, referring your name, so it should have who you are. So make sure that the customer sees that your name is actually on there when they're placing their order. The other thing is that when they go onto your website, make sure that the customer sees your name on the top right corner there. That's ensuring that it is going into your business when they place that order. Now, I'm just going to go back. And then I'm just going to just remove, because we haven't got a customer, and remove. Okay, now, if a customer is ordering from another country, okay, or they want to order, the globe here, they need to click on there. These are all the countries that Juice Plus directly delivers to. So any of these countries, we're in 24, you will see 24 different countries. These are the countries that you have the license to sell to anybody in these countries, and Juice Plus will directly send that order to them. The same, exactly the same on your virtual office. So if I go onto the virtual office, as you can see, if you click on before you go into the submitting an order, you click on the world, you change the country that you're placing that order from. Okay, say for example, if the customer is from Italy, you will click on Italy. Now the language will come out in Italian once it loads. Okay, what you do have the option, go back into the world option, click on here, and it will give you the option of English. Inglese is Italian, which means English. Then it is in English. Some of the words will not be in English, but some words will be in English. So then you can easily then put that order through. Right, now that we have done that, let's go into how you can sign someone up in your business, okay? Somebody that wants to join your business, join your team, okay? Right, so I'm just going to change this back to UK. So I don't get. So again, there are two ways that you could sign a teamie up, okay? Someone that's going to join under your team. Let's start with the virtual office first of all. So the virtual office, all right, to sign someone up under your business, you go onto remember your front page here. Then you will go on depending on the country. So it's very important first, if you are in Canada or America and you want to sign someone up in Italy, you must change the country first before you go into this. Okay? So whatever the country is, as that person wants to sign up, change the country first. Once you've changed the country, remember, if it's in another language, you've got the option to change it to English, or if you're, if you can speak Italian or any of the other countries, then that's fine. Once you've done that, you go into My Team Data. Click on there. On here, you will see an option of Add New Distributor. Click on there. The great thing about this is that normally it's just one page. Okay? So, again, at the moment, it hasn't given that new option, but it will come. All right? So you fill in the teamie's details, okay? You've got the option to fill in all the teamie's details, all right? Once you've filled in everything that is red has to be filled in. If it's not highlighted red, it doesn't necessarily need to be filled in. But anything that is red needs to be filled in. Once you've done that, they need to accept, read the terms and conditions, you press accept. If it's the same shipping, press that, and then you will submit. Once you submit, as soon as you submit and everything's okay, you will get that team partners, that team member, that teamie, however you want to call it, you will get their number, their ID number. What I tend to do is that will automatically straight away come up. I normally take a picture of that and then send it to the new teamie that I've signed up to say, this is their registration. I will then explain to them that they will get an email from Juice Plus in the next in the next half an hour to an hour. Sometimes it's a lot more quicker. Once they get that email, they need to read through. It gives them the option to change their password for the virtual office, which I've done a video already. They need to read through the 8 simple rules, the compliances of the business, getting a little bit more understanding, and they're good to go. In that process, what I would advise you to do is that once you have signed up and they've got their ID number, the videos that I'm doing, I would advise you to send that to your new team partner, your new teamie, whatever you want to call them, and so that they can now go through it and understand. And if they have any problems, then they can actually contact you. Or they can contact me if you're under Your Life team. So that's one way that you could get a teamie to sign up. The other way is through your website. So let's go through the website. So again, obviously, whatever country. Now, if there's through your website, they're actually signing up for themselves. And if they're signing up for themselves, if they're in Italy and you are in another country, they don't need to go to the world, because it will automatically, when they go onto your website, it will automatically go into that country that they are actually logging into in that country. If it doesn't, however, all they need to do is go into the world and change it to the country that they are in. Then the next option is that you will then click on franchise. They will click on franchise. Then, depending on which country you are, they could go onto business model and then sign up, franchise partner sign up. And all they need to do is fill in all these details, page by page, and then once they've completed and they press enter, and again, a ID number will come up, and that will be their ID number as a Juice Plus franchise partner. Right, the other thing I wanted to explain is when you sign someone up through your website, okay, there is an option that you could do it together. Okay, so you could do like a Zoom or video call, and you could do it, the customer has got it down, and you could just follow that new team member step by step as they're filling it in. You can see what they're doing if they need any help as well. Okay, Like I said, once they've signed up, send them these videos so that they can know a quick start of what to do and what the business is all about. I'll be doing some other videos on our products, what the products are about, some videos on the promotions and different and how you get your promotions and your bonuses. Right, I believe that is all I need to cover. There is another way that they could sign up again in the business is by phoning Juice Plus Company and telling them that they want to sign up under your name, and then they could get your ID code and give the Juice Plus Company, and they can sign up that way. I do not recommend that way. Let them just go with the two options. You either sign them up through your virtual office, or they sign up by themselves through your website, or you could do it together with them through your website. Right, I believe that's all I need to cover in regards to how to place an order, all right, and how to sign up a new teamie under your team. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me, Olivia Rufai from Your Life. So if you're part of us, then you're in our group so that you can WhatsApp me to get more information if you're not clear on anything. So I hope this helps, and I will be doing another video on talking about how our products, the products that are available, the benefits of the products, and then also we'll be doing videos on your promotions and different points of how you can get your promotions. So let me stop my screen. So again, congratulations. I wish you all the best. For myself and Mr. Yinkus, we wish you the very, 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 very best in your business. And I pray that you achieve all the goals, your vision and your purpose that you want from this business. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have any queries, please do not hesitate to contact me. You can either contact me through WhatsApp, if you've got my WhatsApp details. Otherwise, you can contact me through Facebook, Olivia Rufai, and messenger me, and I'll be able to try and answer the questions if you're not clear in any of these videos. So thank you for joining our team, Your Life team. You know, any of the people that will be sharing this video will be part of either Your Life team. So any questions, then we are available to support you on your journey to health, wealth, and self-development. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all the very best.